Hey, I'm Sam from Monkey Mountaineering. Today I'm going to talk to you about what to eat on the National Three Peaks. The National Three Peaks is a fair challenge, and just considering Ben Nevis alone, you'll probably consume up to around, well, maybe 3,000 calories, maybe 4,000 calories, just climbing and descending Ben Nevis. So it's important that whilst you're on the move on the National Three Peaks Challenge, you can keep yourself fueled by snacking as you go. So there is no sort of stops on the National Three Peaks because it's a challenge and you're trying to do it in a certain length of time. So there's no sitting down and getting your sandwich box out and taking 20 minutes to have a good feed. Everything you need to do on the move. So we're going to have a look at what sort of things you might want to pack in your bag, where you might want to pack them, and yeah, we're going to just talk about keeping fueled up whilst we're on the National Three Peaks Challenge. Now, the first thing I would say before we talk about what food you're going to carry on the hill is to think about breakfast before you even start. And I'd really recommend that you have a good full breakfast on the morning before you start Ben Nevis. That way you've got plenty of energy in your belly for your body to draw on before you've even set off. I don't normally get hungry until I'm a couple of hours into it, maybe by the time I've reached the summit of Ben Nevis, or perhaps on the descent, because generally I've had a good breakfast before I've set off. So let's have a look at some of the types of food that you might want to carry. Remember, we all have different tastes and we all like to eat different things, so what I'm going to show you here is by no means definitive. It's just down to what you might like. I've got way more food with me in this bag than I would normally carry on the National Three Peaks, but I've got it so we can talk about it. So I like to carry some bananas. They're really good. I think you get about 100 calories out of each banana, but it takes about half an hour to digest that and get the energy from it. Sticking with the fruit theme, I like these easy peel little tangerines. They're really good for eating on the move. You also might want to maybe think about something like this, so like a fruit and nut mix. You can have that open in your pocket, you can keep digging into it and eating little bits. I'm a big fan of chocolate raisins, so I generally always carry those. Often find myself carrying these snack sized pork pies, really handy. Not an instant energy release, but a little bit of savoury. Sometimes that's what you're craving rather than sweet and sugary stuff. Maybe these little baby balls, they're nice little snack things, easy to eat. I generally carry an array of chocolate bars and sweet food which I can eat, and it gives, you know, really quick boost of energy. Quite like these shots, these are really good. So this one's berry and white chocolate. It says it's got 98 calories, really useful. I'm a bit of a fan of dark chocolate, so I often take dark chocolate. See, I've already had some of this morning whilst I've been thinking about making this video. Yeah, can't help myself when it comes to a bit of dark chocolate. So once you've decided what it is you're going to carry with you whilst you're on the hill, then you need to think about where you're going to put it so that you can easily get to it whilst you're walking. So I really like this Osprey rucksack because it has these mesh pockets at the side and it has these little pockets on the waist belt that you can get plenty of food and stuff into. So I generally take a selection of chocolate bars, some of the shorts, and those will go straight into one of the hip pockets on my waistband. I also generally carry a couple of snack sized pork pies in a little plastic bag and a couple of easy peel oranges, and again they'll go in the waistband pocket on the other side. I also like to carry a couple of bananas, and they go in one of the mesh pockets on the side of this rucksack. And I can generally just reach behind me, pull those out, and then I can eat them on the go. If I've got something left over, so in this case I've got my chocolate raisins left over, just put them in the top pocket of my bag. And they're there for later if I need them. I always tend to carry a small plastic bag, and I'll show you what this is for in a little while. So I've been out walking for a couple of hours now, and it's time for a snack. So I've just reached round and fished out my banana. I haven't had to stop or take my bag off or anything. It's just there, easy to get at. So, need to quickly just talk now about what do we do with the rubbish that we generate. Chocolate bar wrappers, sweet papers, stuff like that. Clearly we need to take that home with us. But surely, our banana peel and orange skin, we can just throw that, can't we? We can just throw that on the ground. I mean, it's biodegradable, isn't it? What's wrong with that? Actually, the answer is no, we can't just throw it on the ground. Whilst it is biodegradable, it doesn't belong where you've thrown it. We try to operate on a leave no trace policy in the outdoors. So the rule is take nothing but photographs and leave nothing but footprints. So any rubbish that you generate, you need to take home with you. So rubbish, this is the exact reason I carry this little small plastic bag. So once I've eaten something that I've taken with me, any rubbish that I've generated, I can just simply tuck into this. So things like your banana skin and orange peel, just put them into your plastic bag. Anything else like your chocolate bar wrappers, etc., put it into a plastic bag, and then you can just tuck them into the side pocket of your rucksack, and that's you leaving no trace, apart from footprints of course. So as I've said, there's no right and wrong with what you want to take on the hill to eat. We all have different tastes and we all like different things, but whatever you take, make sure it's going to give you enough calories, and that wherever you pack it, that it's easily accessible, so that you can get it whilst we're on the move, and you don't have to stop and take your bag off and fish around for it, because all that costs time, and whilst you're on the National Three Peaks Challenge, you don't really have time to be stopping and taking a picnic. I hope you've enjoyed this video about eating on the National Three Peaks. If you liked it, click like down below. It'd be great to hear your comments and have your feedback, so please feel free to leave some comments, and maybe add some comments as to what else you'd like to see us making videos of. We're open to suggestions. And if you enjoy our channel, please again go down there and subscribe. That way you won't miss any of these crazy little videos that we make. Thanks for watching. I'm Sam from Monkey Mountaineering.